Sagittarius, and it's whoa, excuse me. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly obsessed. Some of you guys can sense it. Some of you guys can feel it, and you don't know who it is, or you can tell. Maybe you need validation. All right, so I'm going to use astrology reading cards to get a profile of this person, and then we're going to see what in the hey they're so obsessed about. If you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And here we go. Here we go. Wow, Virgo. You got a Virgo obsessed with you? What? Hey, Sagittarius. The energy around you is beautiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Virgos. And you know what a Virgo's about, right? You know how that profile is. You know how that personality type is. Very quiet, very conservative, unless you're already close. See, you'll get close, but you won't get that close because, again, conservative. I won't tell you that unless you asked. Mum's the word, is it? On the flip side, this person can be very attractive, very helpful, very practical too. Then we have Gemini. We have Gemini energy. And the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchanges possible. So that's good because we have two signs that have Mercury as a ruling planet. And this is interesting. This is good because the shortcomings when it comes to the conversation have some hope. You know, Virgo is very tight-lipped, right? But that doesn't mean they're not good at conversation. Definitely the gift of gab comes with this Gemini vibe. So this person might be funny. Definitely increased vibe of funny energy. They're good conversation, charming, witty. But I think there's kind of like a man of few words or soft-spoken. They don't breathe through their mouth. Anyways. Whoa, you want to jump out? Two cards want to jump out. Okay, so let's see the first card. We have Aries energy. And the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. So we have fiery energy as well. So this is kind of a well-balanced person. Alright, so that's not too much water, which is fine because Virgo's pretty sensitive. And Aries is pretty reactive. So this person has kind of the they're not lazy. They got the spirit. They got the spirit of do. Let me just do this real quick. Let me do that. You know, they're constantly doing stuff. So they have that energy. I like that. This person likes to try new things. Also a positive. Now let's see our bonus jumper sign. Oh snap. You have to get up in your own reading. Look at you. Sagittarius energy. And this energy is familiar. It imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Sagittarius energy. So you might be looking, ooh, right back in the mirror. Right back in the mirror. There is an abundance of fiery energy here. So you know this person, again, with the will to do. They have the driving spirit. They're a motivated person, self-motivated. And, you know, they'll pick up and just be like, yeah, I'm going to Beijing. What? When? Why? I'm going to teach in Beijing for 10 years. Yeah. All right. Bye. Can you take over? Can you take care of my cat? Them type of things. So we have a lot of Mercury energy. We got Mars energy with Aries. And lucky Jupiter energy with Sagittarius. So it's a cocktail of good conversation and fun so far. So let's have a look at why this person's obsessed with you. Why are you obsessed with Sagittarius? I mean, it's obvious why anyone would be obsessed with them thick thighs. You know, of Sagittarius. Cute face. But let's have a look at what the tarot says about this person. They're giving us the 8. Oh, they're depressed. Ooh. That's not funny. But that's a valid reason to be obsessed with someone. Because why are you so sad? Why are you so by yourself and on your own and depressed with your own thoughts? This card is in reverse, so it makes me go, is this either going on too long or are you just really deep in it? 8 of Cups, so you know they're in their feelings. Then we've got, oh, 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 hell nah. We got the Six of Swords. Yep, it's a failure to move on. Having a hard time moving on. Oof. Okay, well, that'll breed some obsession in some scenarios. They feel alone without you. They feel like they're having a hard time moving on from you. Hence the obsession. And they're sad. This is sadness. This is sad, sorrow, somber, bummer. Maybe they weren't anticipating this. Yeah, this person is trying to find their happiness again. This is the Sun. The Sun is associated with Leo, and that's a lot of fire here. Lots of fire. So this is their normal sense of self. Like, they're usually upbeat, optimistic, wanting to go out and explore, do things, have fun, paint their nails some random color, cut those really short bangs, those really like feminist short bangs. Do that randomly. Shave the size of their head sometimes. Maybe less hair examples. We'll cut the knees out, their pants. Anyways, just do stuff. And this person is feeling so sad and somber, so it's like not native to their being. And they're trying to find that spark, that joy, that happiness, and that innocence. Feels like someone revisiting the past. Someone living in the past, revisiting the past, or is bringing the past into the present. This is preventing them from having joy. And look at that, their independence. We see a lot of independence now. Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Both of it is like almost forced upon. So that's what makes it feel like this person's lonely, or it makes it feel like they're on their own, not by choice. They could even be struggling financially. If not finances, is maybe the only thing going well. It could be their health as well. But their independence is something that is either hindering them, or they're just hoping was different because it's just not satisfactory in this position. It's supposed to be good, man. It's supposed to be good with the independence. See, oh, now we have the Tower. Things, baby. It's giving Celine Dion, Nothing Broken But My Heart. It's giving, I just tore my whole world apart when I lost you, babe. So the Tower and Aries are connected to Mars, like I mentioned, and this is the planet of aggression. This is the planet of conflict. So this person is not necessarily sad, woe is me. By itself, they could be really angry. They could feel like everything is being destroyed, or like they're having a hard time moving on because everything is falling apart. But we know, us people who are spiritual know that the destruction of one aspect of life breeds the creation or makes more space for a new chapter or line of scenario. So there's a positive to look at this, but I feel like it's like their independence that is the issue for them. Maybe they even feel some sort of self-sabotage when it comes to their independence. Maybe their independence was a really big thing to you. Maybe they were very codependent. Tower card, though, that's a big rock into the routine. We have the Devil card, temptation. Wondering if this person had some issues. They may have had some issues. Sorry, I just need some water. Woo. So the Devil brings in Capricorn energy now. Now we have another major arcana in the mix, right? The Devil also represents temptation and kind of, succumbing to your sinful urges. Let me do this thing that I know is naughty. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be here. but let me do it anyway type vibe, right? And I feel like this person, I feel like they can't move on from the past, whatever went down. I feel like they've lost their joy, that spark that was within them. And I think they connect it to you. And I think that they feel like their independence, their alonedness that they are experiencing right now is really destructive to them. That they don't do good, they don't do well on their own. And they know they should move on. It feels like they know, but they're always tempted by looking into what you're doing or trying to reconnect with you. There could be a little bit of obsessive energy because of this, yes, Sagittarius energy. You know, when Sagittarius loses that optimism, that spark, that joy, it's kind of like thoughts on loop of how it went wrong. So, yeah, this person could also have this overindulgence type thing energy where their temptation for something. What is that something? Ooh, Three of Cups. There's another party, third party temptation, or mutual friend. There's someone in the cut. Who's that? Who is that? You know, Four of Wands, soulmate, twin flame. Interesting because the devil is kind of about two people being bonded or shackled to the devil, their temptations and codependence. And the Four of Wands is about your soulmate, your twin flame, or your connection. It's like marriage. So this is a significant connection as well. But I feel like the devil one obviously is a little more sinister and a little bit more lustful. It's not as stable. It's not necessarily good for you, right? But it's exciting. And with all this Aries and Sagittarius energy, this need for excitement, even a little bit of Gemini energy, need for this excitement, it's like, maybe it's like you're the right kind of wrong. Like, they know you're not good for them. They know that, what is the third party situation of it all? Maybe like they're in a situation already and it's almost like that 9 Crime song. It's the wrong time. Three of Cups. I feel like it's like they have inappropriate feelings and they're tempted by an extra person. Are you the extra person? Are they in a relationship? Is their relationship falling apart? Do they often say they feel alone in the relationship? Like they're taking care of everything on their own, but it doesn't get appreciated or recognized. They're having a hard time moving on from their current relationship. Is that what this is? Is this what this amounted to? Some thirsty person who's in a relationship. Not to judge. We won't judge, but we're judging. See how that just clicked? See how that just clicked like that? But I feel like, you know, even when situations start really controversially, at times there's this Four of Wands connection, this twin flame soulmate, like this fiery, not to be mistaken or often mistaken with lust. It's this fiery twin flame connection. Yeah, there's this wandering outside of a relationship, third party situation, wondering what's out there, being tempted by that third party. Whether it's a friend, it could be a friend. Three of Cups. You met through a celebration, a reunion of some sort, with mutual friends. But the connection is like fiery and exciting, and so this person, tempted, obsessed, thinking about that third party connection. I'm guessing that's you. Yeah, I guess your milkshake brings all the boy them to the yard. Damn. So what's the outcome here? Like, bro, this is some juicy drama. This is some juicy Five of Swords. Looks like a headache, eh? It's probably hot and like, oh yeah, it's so hot that I'm in such a steamy situation right now. Like, who even am I? And like, how is this even happening? But no, it's Five of Swords. It's kind of a headache at the end of the day. You know, I'm always worried, looking over my shoulder, wondering who's gonna show up at my doorstep. It's kind of stressful, actually. Five of Swords. Also, nobody likes competition when everybody has swords. You have a 4 in 5 chance of getting stabbed. Honestly, he looks like he's having a good time with this crow, even though it looks like the crow's screaming into his ear, and he's like, he has a headache and he's over it. And like the crow's like screaming and like telling these other crows to come at. What is this, blood? That's something I spilled? Why would they add that? I guess that is blood. Is that blood? Look at the bottom of the cup. You won't be able to see it. It's little dots under the small guy. Anyways. It's not cute. It's not cute. I think there's competition here. Somebody else in the cut, in the fold. I think they're tempted by you, but I feel like the only reason it's a temptation is because they're bound to someone else. Or something else. Although, I do feel like that tower is showing the destruction of, like, their foundation of a relationship, or the foundation of their routine, which could heavily involve a relationship, so the breakdown in their relationship. I don't see a 2 of Cups in reverse, though. Got the 5 of Swords and 10 of Wands. Heavy burdens and responsibilities. Nice card to close on with a 10. Giving us completion and giving us action. Action that completes a chapter, an act, a cycle. So if it's like, I'm gonna make this move and then we're gonna be here, or I'm gonna say, look, this person's carrying luggage, so it seems like they're trying to make some big shifts to the home, to the household. Taking action on their own. It's weird. It's juicy. That's pretty juicy. I'm gonna say, I don't even smoke. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette after this. That's hot. It looks like they're walking away from something to walk towards you. Very interesting that they would do that, since they were struggling in the beginning, taking so long. This may happen all of a sudden. Might be the rock, might be the shift to that catastrophe, electric shock of a situation that is the tower. So that might be in their household. Then moving on, competition, so there might be some back and forth. But this person seems like they're charging their way at some point. But it might, it's funny because it's like they're taking a long time, but then boom, they can't resist that temptation. And then that devil energy is giving us the Capricorn sign, and it's like almost Capricorn season, so it's like, come at me, bro. Like all of a sudden, like that. Twin flame connection. That might be worth it. You can't tell me nothing. Alright. It's real cute, guys. Real cute. Real cute. Real nice. Real nice reason. Real zesty person. And I guess they're a person of action, as we already knew. And, they're very persuasive, very secretive and private. So now we know why you're stationed where you are, soldier. Listen, I get it. I get it. Do you, boo-boo. Alright, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share the video. And if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link. There's a link to my website. And yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.